Designing a vehicle control system which is both secure and extensive is already challenging, but to ensure it is straightforward and easy to use is tough. One of the hardest parts for any system with extensive capabilities is the discovery phase. Keeping this phase simple while supporting so many devices and protocols is difficult. We've spent a long time designing and coding this part of Nomad to ensure it is user-friendly but still highly capable. Our discovery screen shows all devices known to Nomad using any of the protocols supported by Nomad. We can see from this screen that TCP/IP devices have been discovered so far. These are devices using Ethernet cables or Wi-Fi. Our system does not yet have any Bluetooth receivers added, so we're not able to discover those currently, which connects to your network. This is useful in a van because your main Nomad unit may be in a cupboard and so may not have the best Bluetooth range. Proxies allow you to extend your Bluetooth coverage further, either inside or outside your van. We always add multiple Bluetooth receivers as they have a limit, so if you're using a lot of Bluetooth devices, always add more than one. Both are now added. If we rescan, additional Bluetooth items will now be discovered. If we don't rescan, it'll automatically rescan in a few minutes anyway. Now we can see many Bluetooth-based devices. We try and discover as much as possible about each item to make it as easy as possible to identify them. Obviously with Bluetooth, remember you may be picking up devices next door or in a van next to you, so be careful. Items not supported by Nomad are grouped into the other group and by default hidden. So next we can add a couple of RUVI tags. These are very popular thermometers and humidity sensors. So let's add those. Then also you can see we've got Roma battery. We support both the Bluetooth and CAN bus for Roma batteries. We don't have the cable plugged in for the CAN currently, so it's just finding them via Bluetooth. So let's add that one. Nomad fully supports Victron devices, including the Servo GX. Nomad can take all the data and even the screen typically shown on a Servo display over to Nomad. This can be a considerable saving, not having to purchase a Servo GX display. These are not cheap currently. So let's add that. If you're using a Servo, you don't need to add the individual Victron Bluetooth devices. All the information is picked up by the Servo. But if you don't have a Servo, then each device can still be added to Nomad. When you select one of the Victron Bluetooth devices, you will be prompted for the encryption key, which you can get from the Victron Connect app on your phone. Lastly, let's add a Starlink and a Zigbee coordinator. The Zigbee coordinator is just like a Bluetooth proxy. It's just a receiver for Zigbee devices. Very popular Zigbee devices are water leak detectors, smoke detectors, temperature sensors, etc. Once added, if we had any Zigbee devices in the van, those would be discovered. And finally, lastly, let's add a Teltonika device. Nomad is fully integrated with Teltonika devices. We support all of the managed switches and routers. So we can click on that and add that. Once that's been added, it will show a not configured pill. So we can click on that, add in a username and a password for the device. We always recommend not to use your admin details, but to log in with your admin details and then create a separate user just for Nomad with suitable permissions. Once configured, Nomad knows it's a router and the model name, and this one is showing up as a RUT-X11. Deleting a device is straightforward. If something breaks or you just want to remove it, you can just click on the delete icon. The device will be returned to the discovered group. If you want to give a device a more meaningful name, e.g. its location or something else, you can click on the edit button and enter another name. If you want to reset that back to the default at any time, you can go ahead and Edit the name and just blank out your name and it will put it back to the default. And of course, we will be at Van Love 2026 at Thruxton, and we are doing a demo and a talk on vehicle control systems. So if you want to find out more about Nomad, please come along. Thank you. I hope this short video shows how we managed to create a simple and straightforward discovery process for a very complex system. No matter what device or protocol, if Nomad supports it, we will find it with this one simple screen. We are building support for more and more devices every month and have a full list on our website. If you have a device that you want us to support or any questions, then please get in touch. Thank you.